Hey guys, so for today's video I'm going to be using a jar that has TBR prompts in it to pick my reads for May, my TBR for May. So I'm going to just be drawing from this jar, and then whatever it says, whatever prompt it gives me, I can choose from my books. And this isn't all of my books, this is just like my more books I want to get to quicker. But I have other books around my room too, so I can always pick from those if I can't find anything in here. But these are like ones I want to get to sooner rather than later. So I think I'm gonna do like maybe 8 books. I don't know. I'm kind of in a slump right now, so I'm not really reading as many books. So I'm probably going to do like 8. And I'm not gonna like stress about reading them. It's just gonna help me whenever I want to pick a book to read. Okay, so first one is going to be an author I've never read. Okay, so, already there's one, Simon St. James, Hannah Nicole. There's a lot of books by authors I haven't read yet. I'm gonna pull out some that are really standing out to me, and then we can choose from there. Okay, I picked a bunch to go through. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna get, but some I chose is The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer. I know people love this book and have raved about it, and it doesn't look like it's that big, and I haven't read anything by her yet. The Ministry of Time by Kellyanne Bradley. I haven't read anything by her either, and again, this is one that gets like raved about. I know Haley Pham really loves this book. Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. I haven't read this one either, and I kind of am really leaning towards this one because I know Enchantra either just came out or is coming out at least this year. So, but it's a really big book, so I don't know if I want to do that. Then A Killing Cold by Kate Alice Marshall. I know she wrote another book called What Lies in the Woods, and I really want to try out her books and see if I like them, and then I might read the other one. And then last one is Murder Road by Simon St. James. I haven't read anything by him yet, but Simone St. James. Is that it's a woman, never mind. Murder Road by Simone St. James. I haven't read anything by her yet, but I want to read more horror-y type books, and I think this one is hers. I think out of all of these, I think I'm gonna go for The Wishing Game. I'm gonna add that, and I think that's gonna be the one I choose. Okay, I'm gonna put this, oh shoot, I squished it. I'm gonna put this one off to the side so I don't choose it again. And then just try to shake it up a little bit. I don't know. Okay, a book that is over 400 pages. I didn't think I would get that one so soon. Okay, let me look. Okay, so I have a lot of options, but I even have probably even more on the shelf, but these are the first ones I pulled out, and I thought that was enough to pick through. I have Fearless, which is a good one because I just got this. I am excited to read it, and I just finished Reckless. So that's always a good one to do, but I'm just not sure. This one's a lot. I think this is like, yeah, almost 600 pages. Then I have, this would help complete, not complete a series, but help towards completing a series. The Brothers Hawthorne by Jennifer Lynn Barnes is probably like part of the Inheritance Games. I've tried starting to read this. I haven't gotten very far, but this is it shouldn't be too bad of a read. A Vicious Game, it's part of the Halfling Saga by Melissa Blair. This would also be completing a series, and I love this series. And this is the 3rd book in it, and I think there's actually a 4th one that just came out not that long ago. So that would not be a bad option. Again, Phantasma. I really am leaning towards it because I want to know what all the hype is about it. And then there is A Court of Silver Flames, but I don't really want to add this because honestly, I'm just gonna put this back on the shelf. I just am not, I'm not ready yet to read that. I'm honestly leaning the most towards Fearless and Phantasma. I think the more realistic, I'm probably more likely than not gonna read Fearless over Phantasma. So I'm gonna add that to the list. Okay, we've got 2 so far. I don't know if you guys can even see them back there, but okay, another one. A book about books / reading. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I've got a lot of those. I have 2 options that are here. I probably have more options, but these are 2 better ones. Okay, I've got Ashley Poston, A Novel Love Story, and then I've got Emily Henry's Book Lovers. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do Ashley Poston's A Novel Love Story because I really want to read through all of her books, and she's got a new one coming out. So, add that to the list, and it's a nice romance. Okay, next we have a book with a title I love. Let's see. Okay, honestly, these ones are probably the ones that call out to me the most. I've got Olivia Blake's Alone with You in the Ether, a love story. I've only read the Atlas 6 by her, but I know people like this book. I'm not even sure exactly what it's about, but her writing's really good, but sometimes it's just like a little bit more complicated than what I'm wanting. But people really like it. Okay, and then Murder Road, I feel like this is pretty enticing. I don't know, it just makes me feel like I want to read it. And then The 3 Lives of Kate K. I got this one in, oh, this is by Kate Fagan. I got this one in the book of the month. For one, I just really like the cover. The way it looks is really pretty. But then also the 3 lives, I mean, I don't know. It sounds interesting. I'm thinking I'll probably do this one. Yeah, I think I'm going to choose this one. Okay, adding it. That's 4. We're halfway there. Okay, next. Let's try to mix it up a little bit. Try to dig to the bottom, maybe. Okay. A book that has an adaptation. Okay, so this is even like one that's either a TV show or a movie. Which one? I don't know if a lot of these are. I don't really have a whole lot that are adaptations, but I've got Conversations with Friends by Sally Rooney. That one's a Hulu show. The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, which is just kind of like, I think it's like a classic as well. That one's also a TV show on Hulu. And then I've got the last book in the Good Girls Guide to Murder series, As Good as Dead. That also, they just made this into a TV show. And this would also complete a series. I know it would complete a series, but I don't really want to do this one. Maybe... Honestly, I'm leaning towards Handmaid's Tale. I really want to read more like classic type books, and I do want to watch this show. And I know this also has a second, I think The Testament or something. So I'm really interested in this one. I'm going to add that. It's looking pretty good. I've got a decent mixture of different types of genres. Okay, next is a book with over 40 chapters. I'm going to have to just look through each book. Okay, this might take me a while. Okay, there was a lot that were over 40 chapters, so it took me a while to get them all, but I've narrowed it down to these 4. We've got The Coworker, Frida McFadden, Famous Last Words, Gillian McAllister, Magnolia Park's A Long Way Home by Jessa Hastings, Abby Jimenez, Just for the Summer. I'm leaning towards maybe Magnolia Parks, because I've been kind of wanting to read this again, get into this world again, but it is a thick book. Okay, I think I can do it. I'm gonna add this one. Magnolia Park's Long Way Home. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 2 more. This one is the first book of a series. Okay, so we're gonna start a series. Okay, let me get them. I've got 4 options. We've got The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I've been wanting to get into this, but I think when I add this to the TBR, it's gonna be like all 4 of the books because I think I'm gonna fly through them. The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni. This is a trilogy, and I've heard that people really love this series. It could be a quick one to go through. Again, Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. I don't know, this one's been getting added multiple times for things. And then this just came out. I just got this. This is actually the special edition version. Gorgeous. This is connected to the Shatter Me series, but it's not a part of the Shatter Me series. It's Watch Me by Tahira Mafi. It's book 1. So this is a big one I want to read. So I might put this one. I'm gonna put this one. Okay, last one. Let's make it a good one. A book that has a place in the title. Okay. This one's gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to go to my other books for this one. Cause like a place, it could mean, like I guess I could use like wedding or I guess road. Let me go look at my other books and see if there's anything with like an actual place. Okay, this is a lot harder to find than I thought, so I think I'm just gonna pull another prompt because I don't have any books with places in the title, and I could use like summer or like road or something like that, but I'm just gonna pull a different prompt. Okay. A book I know nothing about. Honestly, I think I can do this one. Famous Last Words by Gillian McAllister. I don't know what it's about. I picked it for Book of the Month, but I don't remember. Like I didn't read what it was about. It just sounded interesting. So, okay, I think I'm gonna add that one. Okay, that's all of them. So let's go through them one more time. Okay, we've got Famous Last Words by Gillian McAllister. Watch Me by Tahira Mafi. Magnolia Park's Long Way Home by Jessa Hastings. The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. The 3 Lives of Kate Kay by Kate Fagan. A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston. Fearless by Lauren Roberts. And The Wishing Game by Meg Schaefer. I feel like that's a pretty good selection of things. We've got some thriller in there, some general fiction, some magic realism, some romance, some fantasy, a classic. I feel like this is a good little set of books. Cool. Okay, well, that's all for today, and keep watch out for videos of me reading these. I'm gonna hopefully have them, and hopefully I can get through my TBR and read them. But thanks for watching. Bye.